Welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts 2 playthrough.
Now, Beast made me cry, so I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to bash his fucking head in. That's just how I roll, gentlemen.
This boss fight is so ridiculously easy, I can't imagine anyone not beating it, to be honest.
Now, there is a gimmick involved with this fight in which you have to end it in a certain way. I don't know what happens if you deplete his life bar all the way the normal way, but I think you lose if that happens. Don't quote me on that.
Sounds like a Game FAQ's level rumor to me, mate.
And that's probably what I got out of it. And anyway, with the powers of clocks, you do something. I don't even know.
Yeah, you're meant to tap that repeatedly instead of once. Don't make my mistake.
Other than that, this is really an easy fight, although it could have been a lot cooler. I mean, jumping around the room, thrashing at each other. God, that would have rocked.
You just hold everything with QuickTime events up to God of War's standards, don't you?
Well, I'm sorry, it is only the best 3D combat engine I've ever seen.
Pretty much.
Control yourself, man. Stop humping my leg. God's sake.
Oof, that's not a very happy image right there.
Well, it is a Disney film, so I won't go into that.
Well, Master,
I love this, it's so retarded.
how shall I say? Actually,
What are you trying to do? Queue up for like a barbershop quartet or something?
I see a treasure chest. I want it.
Look, Beast, if you had a headache, I'm sorry. It's 'cause I had to bash your fucking head in. But you jumped me, alright? I was only defending myself.
Ah, so that's the bastard's
That's his
name.
name.
Otherwise known as Asshole for when you fight him later.
He used my anger to control
Fuck
me.
that guy, I swear. God, his chest is so hairy. Put a shirt on, why don't you?
Thanks for noticing that.
Well, I'm sorry, it sticks out like a sore thumb. Come on.
Shining finger!
I could no longer see
What?
the truth.
Well, that little phrase he did there sounds like from Gundam.
Shining Keyblade, I can dig it.
You wanted to make sure that you
So yeah, I mean, even though the Beast is kind of a douche and a jerk and a control freak and a jerk, he really cares when he puts his mind to it.
I can see the good spots in this relationship.
After all,
I can too.
Belle can
Yeah,
see the good
well,
place in your
actually,
heart,
no,
but
I
I'm
can't.
afraid you've yet to...
Belle,
You didn't even go to Belle's tea party. She is very sad. She's crying too, like you made me cry. You are a monster.
been so
Not
selfish.
literally, but you are kind of a jerk.
She'd never tell anyone of my cruelty.
Aw, shit, what did I do? Maybe I shouldn't have been an asshole to people, really.
Oh, it's like angst is dripping from the very walls.
It's like Riku's back in this game, and God forbid, that's the last thing we need.
He's probably actually hiding somewhere in this castle.
Come on, we'll go.
Yeah, he's probably like right behind the bed over there, and he's just waiting, and so we kind of feel it. It's kind of like a kickback effect. So now Beast is in our party, and boy is it good.
Well, Goofy needed to take a break anyway. He was being too wise.
Yeah, that's... Fuck that, man. I mean, bash everything in. That's how I deal with problems. Don't kill the clock. That's just mean.
Hey, I will kill whatever types of furniture and other things I want, okay?
Speaking of the furniture, I wonder where that cabinet ran off to, or whatever the hell it is.
Hopefully she's dead.
I hope so, too.
But I have a feeling she's made of mahogany, and that just might be out of the question.
Mahogany.
Now, if we had come here first instead of the Olympus Coliseum, this would have been our first introduction to the Lance Knights. It's probably a good idea we leveled up first.
Haha, Lance Tug. That's totally funny and not just really juvenile.
It was funny in the underworld, and it's still funny here.
The things we do for humor at Hellfire Commentaries.
This is Beast's limit.
Did you activate that accidentally like I do whenever I keep it on the triangle button?
Pretty much.
I always do it when I have it like that because I'm when the prompt comes up, I just bash it reflexively because I think it's an enemy reaction command.
You can turn off auto limit in the abilities, can't you?
Well, yeah, but clearly you didn't.
Well,
I'm sorry. It's that cabinet.
we call her a wardrobe over here.
You're not Belle. You don't look like Belle at all. She's not inside you, agency. I'll go in there if you don't tell me where Belle is.
Yeah.
What? How dare she move around the castle? Brrr!
I love how his character model has facial animations this time around.
Animations? Jeez, I'm surprised they actually dropped the budget for that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that wardrobe has sass. You know what, I'm just gonna call it whatever furniture comes to mind.
Sastrobe.
A what?
Sastrobe, it's a sassy wardrobe.
Oh, sass robe. A whiz robe.
How about Saspinet? Better?
I don't even know anymore.
Hell, where are you?
You're not talking to men, are you? How dare you talk to men? I told you not to talk to men. And I told you not to dance with me either in the ballroom. God, you never do what you're told.
Dancing, that's not what that room is for.
It's for... I don't know. But it's a ballroom. And you can't go in it, because I told you to.
It's for balls.
Ah, the chandelier is alive!
You're crazy, Belle.
Hell,
Just crazy, man. I like how she said she's alright when there's very clearly a monster in the room.
Right, this thing is a Shadow Stalker, I believe.
Is that what it's called? I don't remember.
It's either that or the Dark Thorn, one of the two.
No, Darkthorn's its, well, second form. You'll see it in a bit. There's no real spoiler there.
Well, part 39 anyway.
Anyway, the Shadow Stalker thinks it's the best redecorator in the world and totally makes the room look funky. However, the chandelier just clashes with it, so I'm afraid you're fired. You have lost the Sign Star.
It's like the Dark Ball's emo cousin.
Also weird and into fetish things that I don't even want to think about. See, those windows are great for hurricanes, but why would I want a window that shoots lasers at me? It doesn't even make any sense.
Well, it would make having breakfast and whatnot a lot more exciting.
I suppose.
It's like you'd have to dodge around it to get your cornflakes and shit.
I guess, if I wanted my mornings to be that exciting.
Well, you can just knock out this chandelier normally, but why not use a limit?
Oh, because it's a waste of your MP?
That's the point.
Anyway, you have to exercise it because it possesses things, you know? I mean, it takes half of your money when you divorce it, and it's just kind of a dick like that.
It can also possess things like the floor.
Because as we know, all floors are evil. Now, I have no idea why in the world it would possess pillars. I mean, it doesn't make sense. I mean, I'm not a boss, don't get me wrong. I don't know how these things work. I never did pass boss college, I'm sorry. I was so close, though. I had one more midterm, but I chickened out.
Just couldn't kill that hero, right?
It's not my fault. I had to work in patterns. Patterns! You just stab him. That's the only pattern you need.
Oh, come on, let's do one more limit before this party's up.
Completely pointless attack time!
The animation looks dodgy, though.
That's true. Yeah, I like how when he roars, he just puffs his chest out and he's like, meow!
Yeah, I wonder what Sora's battle cry would be.
Grr.
Well, that was easy. The next one, I think, is also easy.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's annoying, don't get me wrong, but it's not hard.
It looks good, though.
It's okay. Wait, let me guess. Behold my true form and despair. I totally called that.
Her, I think it's evolving and all.
Dun. Well, yeah.
Well, let's not press B, and we shall see you all in part 39 for the Dark Thorn boss fight. See you next time.
See you then.